Yeah, hello. So we are here to talk about the $1 million. Well, I was about to say $1 million arena, but it's just million arena event. And currently, right now, the the player base isn't really happy with this one. Shocker. Uh, for the ones that were trying their damnness to defend this event. And I mean, there's comments from the last video when I was talking about this, and I was like, yo, this does not seem good. This definitely seems like Chain Battle 2.0. Like a lot of people in the community were saying before, like this seems like Chain Battle 2.0, except now we know that this event, they can hit back. And it's insane because I've only got 6. If you know right now, if you're doing this one, that means you got to about 40 million damage. Yeah, so I'm at 30 million damage right now. The first one that I done, I didn't realize that they were going to hit as hard, and I hit for 50 million with Tao, and then boom, out of nowhere. But this has nothing to do with my take whatsoever at all about this one. I knew this event was going to be ass cheeks. I knew it. Like 3 dragon stones for completing for the single player and also preliminaries, by the way. I don't know how the rewards are going to look after that, but for currently right now, 3 dragon stones at the beginning doesn't seem all that enticing. Like I said, I was using this event, just throwing in the whole sort of one. I'm honestly thinking about taking you out there and probably throwing in more support, like Majin Buu or whatever. And I guess I don't know if I'm giving anything on the fly whatsoever at all right now. I haven't tried the Majin Buu on this one. This was the team that I kind of ran on it just to sort of see.
All right,
I'm genuinely disgusted because I don't understand how this went through playtesting. And if they don't have actual play testers to do this and play this one, then they need it, because currently right now they must have a bunch of yes men telling them exactly what they want to hear 24/7. Like, oh, this is a good event. Oh, this is great. Oh, you cooked. Like that. That's what it sounds like. And I don't like that at all. You shouldn't like that at all. Like when an event comes out and it look on paper and it looks like it's going to be bad, and then it translates to being bad. Yeah, you should probably go, okay, who the hell is playtesting this? Kaioken Goku. Who the hell playtests that unit to be like, yeah, that's a good unit. Drop that unit. Who? Because whoever your playtesters currently are right now, you should fucking fire. I'm just gonna say that right now. You should fucking fire them. But because they're clearly just telling you yes to keep their job 24/7 and not telling you like, this ain't good. You should probably do something about that. Like, this is not good. They're not doing that. So what the F, and I do mean this in all respect right now from the Akatsuki team and stuff like that to them. What the fuck are you doing? Like, how in the fuck did you put out another chain battle except tweak it to where the enemy can actually fight you back and by the way can kill you in this one, and then say, yeah, this is what they want. Throw that in. Chain battle was so god awful that people stopped playing it, and you got rid of it. And you literally thought that bringing another event just like it after a couple amount of, like, you must think that first of all, you must think that the community is stupid. Like, I'm just gonna say that right now. I think you think that the community is genuinely stupid, and that most people aren't going to see this and go, yeah, that's exactly what that was. What were you doing? Like, you literally think that we must have short-term memories or something. Like, at this point, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, I might die. Oh no, excuse me, sorry. Already. Oh wait, so that means I can use both Tao's active skills. I have them on rotation, which I should. Yeah. I don't understand. Like, I'm still having a hard time believing that $1 billion company that produces a game, like I said, that generates millions of dollars, if not billions sometimes in a year, by the way. How they can come out here and make a game mode be so trash multiple times, units on release so trash multiple times, especially after the 10-year anniversary, where again they famously said that they knew where they were playing it up until the 10-year anniversary, where it clearly shows. Because how hard is it to just say, here's a raid, and I know I'm the guy that's saying raid 24/7 in the game, because if we don't get a fucking raid, then we get events like this where it's half baked. I don't even think they even know what the fuck they're doing at times. And let's be honest, I'm going to say this right now. Dokkan Battle is not a game that is, let me put it this way. They are not revolutionary. They're not. Like, they take from other games and then they go, oh yeah, let's take that and make it work for us. And then most of the time it don't. Most of the time it don't work. And this is, again, chain battle. I don't know if any other game had chain battle, especially Gotcha game, but it clearly failed. Why would you double down? Like, I mean, if I'm feeling like, if it sounds like I'm talking in circles right now, it's because this game goes in circles. That's why. Like, it's infuriating to literally see this, and especially, and I'm gonna call the people in the comments that were bitching about me saying that this game mode was going to be ass cheeks right off the bat, and they were like, oh, we don't even have that much information on it. How the hell are you calling it free to, like, pay to win and all that? And I'm like, it sounds like chain battle. That's why I'm saying it. It sounds like chain battle. That's the fucking why I'm saying it. Chain battle was pay to win. This sounds just like it. It is just like it. Literally how I described it in the last video of it being like, oh yeah, sounds like chain battle. You do the most damage, you move on, and then you do the most damage, you move on. Just like how chain battle was just one stage, this is just multiple stages of that. Which means that probably the enemy is going to get stronger and harder to hit those said numbers. And currently right now, Mercenary Tau is probably the number one that most people, unless you have another strategy, is probably the number one that most people are actually using. By the way, I was using a Rainbow Mercenary Tau, by the way, on his leader. So like, the fact that people were bitching about that in the comments, and I was like, oh no, I can't believe it. They're the same people. This is why I say at times I mostly don't listen to a lot of the negativity in the comments anymore. I've kind of like turned my brain off to the negative people in the community, and I just keep going with what I'm doing, because they're brain dead fucking idiots that literally, I don't understand what you gain from coming in and speaking your fucking truth and fact about an event when you see it and you read it on paper and you're like, this don't sound good. What in the world are you going to gain from being like, no, this bullshit? Like, why are you licking the boots of a fucking company like you're gonna get invited to an event? Like, these motherfuckers don't even talk to us like literally at all, unless it's a survey, and they barely listen to the fucking surveys. Barely. The next survey that we get for this is probably going to be god awful. They probably won't even talk about it. And if they do, they'd be smart enough to fucking take Million Arena right on out the fucking game, because they're like, shit, this ain't gonna go well. This is gonna be Chain Battle 2.0. They probably fired whoever it was that made it in the fucking conference calls and was like, yeah, this is gonna be good. They'll like that. They got short-term memory. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What do you gain? Literally, what do you gain from being a shield for the fucking company? Do you think they're gonna come out to your fucking house, knock on your damn door, give you a big old fat fucking check that says, thank you for sucking our fucking dick the whole entire time? Thank you. Here's a fat fucking check. No. No. So what the fuck are you in the comments bitching about when somebody goes, yeah, well, common sense can look at it and go, this don't look like it's gonna be that good. And then, oh, shocker, it's not that good when literally the community gets their fucking hands on it. You idiots. Idiots. And again, I'm talking to the negative ones right now, not everybody, because most people were probably had enough common sense to literally see this and go, yeah, this ain't gonna be good. This ain't gonna be good. So again, for the ones out there, what's your rebuttal? What's your rebuttal? We should spend more money in the game because I just used a rainbow. You seen it? Like, yeah, the team could have been better. If that's your rebuttal, team could have been better. I could have brought in so much more support. Yeah. This is just the show for the most part, because most people that skip everything, again, probably won't even be able to see a fucking mercenary tile unless they have a friend that's a mega whale that has it. So again, didn't a lot of people skip mercenary tile? That by the way had tight disadvantage to this. I can see a theme. So what you rebuttaling? Because economy's shit. So in my honest opinion, I do not believe that most people should be blowing their money, real money, in the game to try to get ahead to play this. I will not condone that whatsoever at all. There's way more things you probably need to be buying in real life before spending bukus of money in the game. Unless you somehow paid like that, then sure, whatever. This has no fucking argument whatsoever at all. You're probably in the top 1% of mega whales that are probably like, oh, I had no problem with this whatsoever. I had no problem with this whatsoever. And in that case, then let me see your bank. Let me I don't want to see your bank account. Let me see your Dokkan account, okay? I don't care about your bank account. Let me see your Dokkan account then. Because if I go through and I look through it and you missing multiple, and I mean multiple years worth of Dokkan Fest, then I know you bullshit and I know you're lying. I know you bullshit and I know you're lying. So again, closing arguments, this is fucking horrible. And I don't see it having that much longevity because I personally feel like most people that aren't shills, that don't care about fucking spending the rest of their fucking time. And by the way, the fact that it still has the world tournament music in it, they couldn't have made more music for it. They couldn't have gave it its own OST. Should tell you, literally should tell you, if your first thought was, as soon as you clicked in here and you heard world tournament, like I said, by the way, when I was like, oh, this and the world tournament going off at the same time, oh man, I don't think most people really want to fuck around with all that. And then you hear the world, you can't escape either one. You do the world tournament, you're like, let me get a break. Let me do the million arena. Oh, I'm hearing world tournament as well too. What the fuck is this? Like, yet another L. I don't even know. Can somebody tally how many L's Dokkan has currently had so far this year? Like, unit wise, now event wise, easy A, super easy A, whatever, the L's that they've taken so far. Can somebody tally that up? I would like to know, because it's got to be at least more than 3, maybe more than 4. I don't know. The community sort of turned on Ginyu, so I don't know if they'll turn that as an L or not. I don't know, but from what I can see, it ain't good. It ain't good. So listen, if we do get a survey, I'm pretty positive that it's going to consist of a lot. And listen, man, damn, listen, I've been trying to tell you all this whole entire time for I don't even know how many years at this point in time in the fucking game. All you need to do is just come out with a raid that lasts for 2 weeks. So you have 2 a month. And then there you go. There's more content to do. More. Keep the community occupied. Keep the community happy. All the characters that you don't want to make legitly Dokkan Fest or LRs to summon for, like actually summon for, make them raids and then give them LRs or TURs, whatever, are at that point in time. And guess what? People will probably be happy with that. I don't understand how you make billions of dollars, again, because most people love to just summon. I'm at fault, but the fact that you make so much money and then you just say, I don't want to listen to my community, I don't want to listen to my consumers whatsoever at all, it's damning. It's damning. I'm just gonna say that right now. very damning. And I'm going to be quite honest with you. I was wrong about Sparking Zero, about how that game was going to go. And I said the online could really fuck that game over. It did. But I also said it might, if it was really fun, it might kill Dokkan. For a bit, it did. Okay? For a bit, for those couple of weeks, it did kill Dokkan. So listen, next year, multiple good games are probably going to be on the horizon, and you're going to have GTA 6 to contend with. Bro, you better get your shit together. You better, because this game by the day is literally losing people. I can promise you that. All of fucking what? May? All of May was literally dog shit in terms of view wise for basically everyone. Not everyone was getting the amount of views that they get in May that they usually get, because it was dog shit month. Like, you got global Dokkan campaign, which is probably going to draw a lot of people back in just to see, especially if it's Diamond and it's hype. You better not fucking screw up. I'm just going to be honest with you. You better not, because this is not the time to start screwing up with your game whatsoever at all. You are in Dokkan 2 currently right now, and so far the only thing that's really changed about Dokkan 2 is the amount of damage that we do, and also basically the battle motions. Other than that, what's fucking changed? Nothing. Like, again, another extremely hype thing that was promised to sort of change the foundation of Dokkan, and then we still sitting around at the same thing, and you still making the same mistakes. The same mistakes. You better get your shit together, bro. I'm gonna be dead ass with you right now. I'm not. This is no bullshit. This is no I see Josh. This is just Josh talking to you at this point in time. Like, literally, you better get your shit together. Like, for real, because most people are going to dip again off the game if you continue to keep making fucking fumbles over and over and over and over and over and not getting with the times of what the people really want in the community anymore. How about you fucking go live and ask the community what they want, instead of reading surveys and only picking out the same "we are Dokkan" bullshit, and actually listen. Because this, nah, I'm tired of ranting anyway. It's been enough. I'm done.